Hello, what is going on? I'm just hopping on to do a quick energy check today. I went for a hike this morning, which went okay considering I just got adjusted by a chiropractor yesterday for the first time in several years. So I am a little bit sore from that, and I need to go back to the chiropractor, of course, but I did make it quite a ways on my hike, so I was pretty proud of myself. I was starting to get discouraged because I had like my knee started bothering me and I had to, which I didn't even realize my knee was going to be bothering me until I was like pretty close getting towards the end. Anyway, what are you gonna do? Another time. I had to have enough gas to make it back and to do this video apparently. So thanks for joining me. Please subscribe or like the video to help spread the messages and share the good vibes. Now, at the end of the video, if this resonates with you, you can go and check out the description box if you would like to do a personal reading or comment if it resonates with you. Two of Swords, decision time. You have all the information. Good question. A little East Coast accent coming out of there. Good question. Let's see. Knight of Wands. Who is this? Flirty McWordy. Fire. Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. Come now in their position as well in the sacral. Ace of Cups. Aw. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. In the creative solar plexus. Solar plexus is also very healing. It's that area of like, digestion, as well. Yellow in your chakras there. So you feel like you've encountered something that's going to be like, oh, there are two paths you can go down. You can go back, but in the long run, there's still time to change the road you're on, right? Literally, stairway. Ugh. But it's like, how far down that path are you going to go? It's like, yeah, there's still time to change and turn around, right? But how far do you want to get invested? So this could be like a big life-changing experience, I feel like, especially with this Ace of Cups coming up. So what's in the heart chakra for this collective, please? Again, subscribe if you have not already, please, to the channel. Helps the messages and the energy. Believe it or not, Page of Swords. So yeah, you might think that's just a lot of talk, right? I'll believe it when I see it. And, a lot of times, yes, actions are stronger than words, correct? And when it comes to the sword, sometimes it's just a lot of talk. Now, what's the talk about? Who you're loving on? Who's loving on you? Well, with an Ace of Cups here, what's the potential, right? I'd say the potential's pretty high. Ooh, and high she is, that priestess. So, are you going to be talking with a high priestess, speaking with? Maybe you're consulting somebody. Maybe you're somebody who's getting readings done. You're watching this now. Obviously you're part of that getting readings. I always think that's funny when I watch a reading, they're like, oh, they're getting readings done on you. And it's like, dude, I'm here watching a reading right now. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. Is a general reading going to resonate with everybody though? No. So if this doesn't resonate with you, don't sweat it. I feel like you find this person very attractive. this high priestess collective, or they see you this way and they're going to be coming to tell you. Okay. So that's part of this decision. It's like, yeah, you're going to start getting some communication here. In the third eye, please. Ooh, patience, the temperance card. Sagittarius as well. More fire. So somebody's seeing you as their peace, you know, being able to hold between the dark and the light here, this temperance. It's kind of like it's giving from one to the next, but you know, in a pretty calm manner here. And it's just almost like it's just like waiting to overflow, to let it come through. And that's when that Ace of Cups is going to be, that perpetual overflow. So in the crown now for this collective. Ooh, Queen of Cups. Again, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Beauty does not sleep on this collective, right? So there may be the Queen of Cups um in your chart, kind of, or somebody that you're dealing with, okay? Um I feel like collective, this is more you, and especially these higher level chakras, Queen of Cups, Temperance, High Priestess, very kind of important archetypes, okay? Happen to be female archetypes as well, so this could be strongly a divine feminine message geared towards a divine feminine, okay? I've done messages before where it was definitely like coming from the masculine perspective, but I think this is a spirit speaking to divine feminine. So if you are a divine masculine and you're not quite understanding this reading, then it just may not be your reading today. Or it may not be the feminine energy that you're dealing with. Okay. If you're dealing with a feminine energy. So take that as it resonates. Okay. Mm. Five of Swords. Yeah. Somebody's potentially masculine is confused over this situation. Okay. Um, Once a decision's made, you're not going to be confused anymore. Hear that? But I feel like was a bird. All right. I'm like a bird, I wanna fly away. I don't know where my home is. I don't know where my city is. Not Nelly Furtado? Is that her name? I'm like a bird. Or Natalie and Imbruglia. Nelly Furtado. I think that's Nelly Furtado. Natalie and Imbruglia is the torn lady. Da-na-na-na-na. I'm already torn. Yeah, that's going back. My gosh, I was out the other day and somebody was like aging me by the music. They're like, "Oh yeah, they're playing some of that older stuff that you might like." I'm like, thanks. I like all kinds of music, by the way, not just, like it's somebody that was with their friends, you know what I mean, just making conversation at the bar. But it was kind of funny, you know what I mean? So you kind of had to be there, I guess. But he was just trying to be I think, and make conversation, but it just came across like, because he said it like multiple times. Like, I get it. I get it. You don't have to ask for my ID. I'm over the age of 21. I can tell. I'm glad you can tell too. Okay. That means I'm grown. I can handle it. That's why I'm laughing, right? I'm not over here crying about it like, old. No, I'm whatever. Like, I'm an adult. Okay. So the sun card, yeah. You can handle yourself, collective. So this is the person or persons in your energy, potentially Leo. Mm. Again, you had some fire come out here with this Knight of Wands as well. But whichever way you go, collective, it's gonna be like the person that you're most comfortable with because you're like tired of hiding the truth. Okay. And that's directly the message I'm getting off of that Two of Swords here. So if you are a collective that is tired of hiding the truth and you just want to be your own self, yeah, right? There you are. Now, moving along. I was thinking as for my people that live locally, I was thinking about setting up a table on Scenic Drive. I was not sure yet I'm gonna do that or not. I didn't know if anybody else I know is participating, any vendor spots along the route this year. So I'm just curious. But there's lots of crafts and stuff. I like that kind of, it's an annual fall tradition. You get the apple cider slushies. It's so good. So good. Ooh, the Four of Wands. Look on top of the Knight of Wands. Well, that's a nice change, isn't it? So you know how the Knight of Wands is. Oh, it's so flashy. Gotta be flashy constantly, right? But the Four of Wands here shows that this knight is showing the kind of passion for you that you deserve. That's gonna be what's gonna drive you to make you happy. Okay. So if you were feeling in doubt about this Knight of Wands, do not. It's kind of like giving it a shot. Okay. Lighting a fire. You ever hear that? All right. Clarifying the Ace of Cups, the Two of Cups, ladies and gentlemen. I cannot make this up. Who's your person? Again, it's going to be the person who makes you feel most at home. That Leo is speaking to me again. There's water here as well, though. Okay. But again, oof, I just got that this person just and I hate to say it like this because it's like, yeah, 1313 on the clock. What they said is they don't feel whole without you. But what I'm getting here, okay, and you can see this, what I mean? Wow, it's twisted here. Yeah, like the holistic. It's like a medicinal, like the snakes that are entwined, but like holistically. Like, so that's how it's like your love is missing out of their life. They know it's a good kind it's a good, comma, kind, comma, love. Okay? Period. All right. Moving on now. Page of Swords, clarify for this collective, please. Two of Pentacles, more decisions. 1414 on the clock just hit. Somebody may be discussing how they feel about this situation with someone. Hmm. And weighing out their options and saying, look, I could go towards this person, things could be really good. But we haven't drawn the rest of the cards yet, right? And this is in the heart chakra. And it's like in Gossip City here, it's like, gosh, is anything sure in Gossip City? Because that can change from day to day, minute to minute. It depends on who you're talking to in Gossip City. And that's what happens with the Page of Swords. It's like that game Telephone. Like, try it sometime with your friends, but like you do it with like a grocery list or something. You know what I mean? And like pass it around and see at the end like what you come up with. You ever do that in school with your have your teachers do that? Clarifying this high priestess. Wheel of Fortune. Okay, Sagittarius again with the Jupiter placement. I can't remember if Jupiter's in retrograde right now or not. So I feel like this person feels like they just haven't quite gotten to you yet. Like it's almost like they're trying to wear down communication, but there's still things being weighed here with this two of pentacles and in the heart chakra. So maybe that's why they haven't like come forth yet to speak clearly. It's like they're looking to like say, hey, what do you know about this situation? But you're not really budging right now. Excuse me, nor should you. I mean, unless you want to, right? So you have to use your own discernment with that. And that's, again, it's like if somebody's trying to pin you in, don't ease, don't ease, don't ease me in. If somebody's leaving you with a choice that looks like this, that's like the crappiest of choices. Okay. Yeah, you have other senses around you. But if somebody's trying to put you in this, does that mean that you get to do this? No, this is, you know? So again, highlighting the difference of feeling, okay, when this person wants to open communication towards you. What's going to make you feel good? Hmm. Right? And if they don't get what they want, some people like to, you know, they like to see people on the bottom like that. For them, it's enjoyable. These are very sick people, but they are people that exist, okay? So again, if somebody's not treating you as you feel like you should be treated, then you have the right to speak up and get that HE double hockey sticks out of there. My gosh, I didn't even say the H word on YouTube of all places. Like some of the videos are, that's like what they're labeled, right? It's like the church people can get away with it. Knight of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Yeah. Giving this fire some time to breathe. And if it's a Sagittarius, well, they got the legs of the horse, so you're gonna need a Knight of Swords to try and keep up, right? Again though, I feel like this person is kind of like they're just wanting to go for it. Like they see how it could go and the potential of having you as a peaceful partner to communicate with. So they're just kind of throwing it out there. They're just laying it out there. And it's like, well, we'll see how this goes. Right. So, and with this Wheel of Fortune, I feel like yeah, I'm definitely getting like, the less mature cancel culture approach to some of these relationships is over because you're entering partnerships with people who are on a mature level, period. Again. So, Queen of Cups, like they're people that you can actually have a discussion with, a conversation with, and things don't get blown out of proportion. It's not the Knight of Swords alone. communication that needs to be said, but with temperance. Yes. Bit of understanding, maybe. hmm If you can visualize it, you can do it, right? Hopefully, given the right equipment and following the laws of science. Clarifying this Queen of Cups, please. The Three of Cups. Dun 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 dun. Celebrating you. I feel like this person sees other people celebrating you and they just want to like kind of join in on the party, which, hey, better the late than never, right? But there could be a lot of healing that needs to be done if this is somebody who's kind of been responsible in some way for any of the distress that has been communicated towards you. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and get a Moonology card here. Keep hearing that Franz Ferdinand song. This fire is out of control. We're gonna burn this city, burn this city. It was coming through yesterday too. So I guess I'll have to link that now. What else do we have? I remember listening to that album for the first time and I was like, okay, and now I want to listen to it again immediately. It's just one of those things. All right, what do we have here? A time to give rather than take. Hey, so if you've been a taker, if you've been a giver, like the opposite is going to kind of come through here. But two, what's going to be giving of you is going to be things that the universe wants you to put out there, that it's not going to feel like taking, okay? Because you're giving to the right audience, all right? So, if you are not giving to somebody who feels like they need or have to, or taking, and they start to get a little irritated or something, like that might be normal because, again, like I said earlier, some of those people are just not very good people. Okay. Because if that's all they're focused on, then they're not really understanding what your true purpose is. Okay. Because a human being's purpose is not to be a servant to another human being. No. Okay. You can serve humankind, but, humans are only subservient to, a greater power, not another individual, right? Okay. You know, in the eyes of God, in the eyes of the Great Spirit, source, energy. Got it? Okay. It's almost like being in the pinball machine. Eventually you're gonna get into the slot that you need to go into, and then you might pop up right back up and go for another round. Okay? Because you're here to keep giving. Okay? So I think we're towards the end of Virgo season as well. So this happens to say new moon in Virgo, but keep that in mind. Again, this goes with healing the root here to say if your gift that you need to be giving, if somebody doesn't make you feel good about that or make you feel comfortable about that, obviously that's not your people. Not a mystery, right? It's not. Okay. What else do we have here for this collective? The energy is gaining momentum. Waxing moon. Yes, the moon is still waxing at the moment. So talk about gaining momentum, changing momentum with the Wheel of Fortune, and then boom, the Knight of Swords, this person wanting to come and communicate with you, potentially a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Okay. So, oh my gosh, you guys. In the last reading, I was just talking about the quirky Aquarians show the world the real you. This might have even come out in the last reading. Okay. So, again, the real you is going to be the one who gets celebrated. And for you, collective, this very well could be the strength and passion of this Queen of Cups in your chart, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, or flip the energies if you are dealing with. Okay. All right. I think I'm going to leave the reading there. Thank you for joining me today. Um, One more, please subscribe if you haven't already. Please like the video and drop a comment if you felt like this resonated with you. And if not, just remember it wasn't your message today. So if you need a personal reading, I do have an Etsy shop link in the general description. A personal issue reaches resolutions. Yes, if you need a personal reading for a personal issue, then you need to book a reading. Book reading or talk to a trusted friend, counselor, um, a pastor, somebody like that who's that's their job. That's why readers get people coming to because that's our job to listen and interpret the energy here. Okay. Um, so if this didn't resonate with you today, don't sweat it. Until then, please manifest wisely, like, subscribe. We'll see you next time. Bye bye.